is singled out. We do it as a group, and then when you put your hand up, that tells us you're ready to make a guess.
Okay. Will you shake hands with your neighbor in the manner of this word?
And then I always have to say, this is a silent activity. If you want it to be silent, like if you've got 27 kids, you might want to make it silent. So we're going to try this as a silent activity. And go.
We got different ways.
And what
Is your word insinuate?
Isn't that kind of tricky?
Wow.
Yeah, because you're like, okay, because it's relational too. It's not just something I do by myself. It's something. It's a way I relate to another person. So we won't go on because as soon as you master the beginning, we'll move on. But I think that's a great one. How could you guys use this in other subject matter? Do you think?
Well, it's not language for sure.
Right.
Spanish word.
Really, here again, any subject, because it's dealing with language, and there's language in every subject. And part of the problem I think with a lot of teachers of a subject, they don't really consider the language that's involved in that subject, and it's really crucial for all students, not even ESL students, but all students to really get the academic language of that particular subject.
Right.
This is an excellent way to do that.
Math terms.
Math,
Sure.
science, social
Well, multiply, divide, let's figure it out. How do we? I would really love to see, could you tell us maybe 3 or 4 words that you might, Monday morning, want your kids to master? And I want to show you something that doesn't use language, something that you could use.
Like I change those for 3 words that they...
Yeah, just something that would be vocabulary words that you would want to, that maybe your kids are working on. Just some basic.
Okay. Should we do something very simple, like a square shapes?
Yes, excellent.
Quadrado.
And then can you write it or draw what it is? Oh yeah, and could you draw what it is?
Okay.
Great.
Cuadrado.
This is great because I don't know these words.
Triángulo. Con acento. Y círculo.
Okay, I would like for you guys to get into groups of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So let's say you're a group, and I'm going to play 2. We're a group, and then you can be in this group. And we're going to take this word. You take this word. You take this word. I want you to find a way, or actually I'll be with you guys. Find a way to physicalize this word and present, and I don't want to tell you exactly what to do. Find a way to share the Spanish word, but show us the meaning with your bodies. Okay? So does everybody know what they are? What words?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we do this? So somebody else does the opposite of this.
You gotta find
If you guys can form it, and then I can just like
That's what I was thinking.
Well, you guys here's one part of it. Yeah, I think we should find the two together. Associate
Triángulo.
So like, hey, muy bien.
1, 2, 3. Triángulo. Let's try it again. All right. And then the other person goes. Triángulo. Okay, we're ready. Make a triangle. And then why don't let's start with group 1. You show us what you got.
Cuadrado.
Cuadrado.
Muy bien.
So the point I'm making is that adding the physical can help with the language. I use frozen pictures a lot, where if there's a concept that or a vocabulary, it can be anything. What would be maybe another word? Do you have a list of like feeling words or
Yeah.
emotions that you might be teaching?
Yeah, can I? Like, you want three?
Sure.
Okay, let's say, oh, simple, no? Feliz. Triste. Triste. Y enojado.
Great. So we won't actually do this, but what you could
Angry.
you could either make this a very simple thing of, with your partner, show us what the word is, or you could even go a little deeper and say, show with your bodies a situation that would cause you to feliz. Feliz. So we might brainstorm and say, hey Amanda, what if I give you a birthday present?
That was exactly what I was thinking.
That's right. And then we rehearse, and then we would show you. I'm so excited, it's Amanda's birthday party.
Thank you, Lisa.
Feliz! You know what I mean? So you could even, think about what would happen to make me feel these feelings, or it could just be as simple as show it with your body. So that's a really fun tool, just to get them up out of their chair and, physicalize the concept that you're trying to learn. The next game I want to teach you, I know I'm moving kind of quick, but I just want to kind of try to touch on as many different things. And this is definitely something that I think that could be used in social studies curriculum. But that's all I'm going to say. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. So, let's say you guys came into class. This is how I would present the game. I'm going to hand each of you a card. You may not look at the card. All I want you to do when you receive your card is to do this. You're going to put it on your head. You will not know the value of the card, but you need to just hold it on your head. Once everyone has a card held like this, then I'm going to say go. You're going to begin to move around the space. And this is a silent activity, when I always have to say, if you cannot be silent, you will have to sit down. But this is a silent activity. And I want you to react to the person you encounter based upon the value of her card. Is she a high card? How would you react? Is she a low card? How would you react? And keep moving around the space. Once you begin to sense your value, then I want you to find a spot in the room. I would like the high cards to be on this area. The low cards, y'all can hang over there. If you don't know your value, go up to one of the groups and see if you're accepted or rejected. And then at some point, I'm going to ask you all to line up and see if you can line up based upon the value of your card.
Wow.
Yeah, and as close to order as possible. And there are always the kids who try to do that. But then what happens is I usually don't have to say much because the kids who are invested kind of encourage them to stop.